Hey guys, what's going on? I thought that this morning I would put together a little video for you guys. I've been doing some research about what I think the app should be and just my opinions. Nothing more. Basically, it's going to be a combination of looking around in some apps that I think that we should, some do's and some don'ts. A few apps that I think that would be good examples, just where I see like the overall direction of the app going and what we can get out of it. And like I said, I've done some research, so I do have somewhat of a plan, but this is mostly going to be like kind of just going with it. It's going to be about the app for the project management for MadEmpty. And so let's get into it. Alright, the first one we're going to go over is Hive. I think that Hive is the best app when it comes to simplicity. What we were trying to go for, just minimal features, yet powerful features. It's really clean. They have a notes section, which I really like. A reminder, like a calendar. They have a really awesome feature for mail where you can connect your Google account, like your Gmail account, and do everything within Hive. So Hive is pretty much based off doing everything within it and using a lot of native apps. I don't really know how hard it is and complicated it is just to host cloud storage, but it is pretty cool that you can just add like your cloud storage and there it is, When I was adding these apps too, I also definitely came to the conclusion that adding apps in Hive is very, very simple. So I guess it doesn't really make that big of a deal to have to use third-party apps because it's so simple to use. You literally just click it and then you sign in. Hive Mail is really, really cool. Like I was saying, you can use it within your own mail and do everything within here. You have a calendar that syncs notes. I like the focus mode, so you can get no notifications while you're working, things like that. And then you have Zoom, obviously, which I wanted to use I wanted to make our own kind of native Zoom kind of software within our app, so that's a whole other thing though. I can see why they would have Zoom as being able to because Zoom got it right. Whatever they've done, they did it right. So why fix something that's not broken? I guess I can see where they would do that. Just the necessity apps, not ones that are just not needed at all. Slack, I don't really know why. I guess you can see why you'd integrate Slack within yours, but like I would hope though the whole point of our app though is gonna be like it's gonna be like a Slack in a way. Actually, I'd like it to be more Slacky than anything Slacky. So I don't see why you'd put Slack within an app that's supposed to be that has a direct messaging thing. I can see it because there's more features obviously within it, and maybe sometimes people don't have Hive, and so you need to connect to Slack and vice versa and stuff like that. But I think I just read, I think it was within Hive, maybe actually it was Hive, that now you can send messages to each other and that person doesn't have to have an account. So you can actually send a direct message to somebody from your Hive account and they don't have to have a Hive account, and the message will only be between you guys, but then once the conversation ends, it ends, which is really awesome. I really like that a lot. So that's pretty cool. Things I might change are, I kind of wanted this to be a whole chat at all times. I don't know though, I like the notes section too here as well. So yeah, if you go to notes, there's a notes, shared with me, projects, so you can go MadEmpty development, so you can do notes on MadEmpty. I really like that a lot. Let's see, projects, you can go to here. This is really cool too. So very simple, unstarted, in progress, completed. Let's go to unstarted, backend. You can leave notes, labels, you can attach who's going to be working in there with you, dates, everything. I like that though, just boom, boom, boom. Add new status, So then the chat itself, I'm the only one that's in the group, so it's just going to be me. But it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And you can do Zoom directly from it, and it's super, super simple. So you just hit like Zoom, are you sure you want to connect to a new Zoom meeting? Yes. So Hive pretty much has it down. I might, like I said, I would maybe make this a chat at all times, constantly, just a constant chat like Slack. And then over here, I might put like the notes and then like a reminders or something. The calendar is really cool too. I like how it's exactly like that. You can have all your meetings, everything set up on the side. Really, 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 really like that. And then maybe like you can have like a pull out like reminders thing too or something. So let's go through Slack. Slack is Slack. It's pretty much everyone's used Slack before. It does the job. It's pretty much basically Discord, but with the ability to add apps into it. It's kind of a ripoff, I think, in a way. I didn't really understand it before because I only used Slack. I never used Discord before, and people kept telling me that it was just a ripoff of it. And it really is. It's just a ripoff of Discord, a leaner version, and then it gives you the ability to add in apps. And there's nothing you can really do inside except I do like the Slack Connect. I think it's really awesome. Alright, so moving on. So Slack is also, I really like how the search is set up. I mean, let's pay attention to the chats and like how, pretty much like the setup of the app itself, you know. And yeah. I checked out this project management app called Yike, I think, and it's basically, I liked it because it gives you the ability to share notes with each other. And I'm all about that. I love sharing notes like by voice, via voice. But it's really confusing. I can see where they were trying to go with it here, but the layout's just horrible. Like, I mean, I would think this should go on maybe this side. I don't know, 2 channels maybe. It's DMs. It's just really confusing. But I just thought I would show it because I do like the fact that the voice memos is really important to me, especially really leaving notes for yourself, or if you're going to be recording a note to leave for someone else. Alright. Let's move on to Zoom. Zoom is a really good platform. As a matter of fact, I don't think anything can beat it when it comes to communication via video. I really like the fact that you can remote control someone's computer if you give them access. It makes things super, super convenient, especially if you're working on a project together. And let's go to Discord. Discord is awesome. Pretty much if we could just combine like a Discord with like Hive together, Hive and Discord would be great. I mean, that would just be great. I like the fact you can make calls within the app. I like that you can record video and all kinds of things. Still, you cannot record your voice. That's one thing that bothers me. So let's see. Big things: notes, reminders, voice memos. Those are the big 3 things for me. Now, what's the thing that they all lack? The one thing that they have in common is that they do not have a homepage. I think a homepage is so important because, like, look, where do I go? It doesn't take me anywhere, dude. It just takes me to like a main like chat area or something. I just don't like it. Like, I think if you have somewhere to go home to, it's just better. We can keep your tools there. I don't know. Like, let's see. I really think this would be a perfect example of like a good homepage. Something like this. You can have like your tools over here, so forth, and you can always, exit out of the homepage if you want to, access other things as well. So something like that. Something like, maybe like that, actually, it's not bad. Something like this. But if I had to pick one, I'd definitely pick this one. Alright, so I think you guys pretty much know what I'm getting at.